ஆளுவாயாக தரணி நீ தரணி ஆளுவாயாக நல்ல best wishes for you. Now today Dharani is
Thank
going
you,
to
sir.
start the interview. Dharani, you are appearing for clerical.
Yes, sir.
I will see a candidate has been asked these questions. I will ask you. First, one candidate from Nagpur. I told you about that candidate who has given video interview to me, and that was posted. And he is the first candidate to come to us, telling me that there is interview for clerk, and that is going to be held on 16th. That candidate has been asked these questions. Dharani, please answer me.
Yes,
Please,
sir.
please tell some unique Federal Bank information. Avoid general, established headquarters, founder, and other details. Very good question, but none of us would have prepared for this. Even I am not prepared for this. But now tell me, what are the points? Now we will take it as a group discussion. This is another 5 minutes time wherein we are going to collect the unique information about Federal Bank, which you might have seen in the website or newspapers or in any other reports. So it will be started by Dharani. Dharani, this is a first 5 to 10 minutes discussion on unique features of Federal Bank. Start.
Sir, Federal Bank is the first bank introduced the e-passbook, sir. First.
E-passbook. Acha. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Next point.
The Federal Bank recently opened 100 branches, sir. And
Open which branches?
100 new branches.
100
sir.
number of branches, sir.
Acha, when was it?
In this financial year, sir, currently.
In this
Oh.
year, sir.
Oh,
I think
acha.
it's in April, yes, sir.
Very good.
And recently the report was released by government, like Federal Bank's NPA is reduced, percentage is reduced.
Okay, good. Then next, somebody else, come on. This is going to be recorded and should be, you must be able to see this again to know what are all the points we can talk about Federal Bank. Unique features. This question is a very relevant question. They can ask you relevant, unique features, even if they don't ask. When they ask you to tell about Federal Bank, you can talk about it. Anybody, please try.
Sir,
give me
Federal
a-
Bank is now planning for new 2,000 branches, sir, for the next year, like coming year, financial year.
Near 2,000 branches.
Yes, sir. Like
Where-
it was a report on the paper, actually.
So which newspaper did you read?
It's a Malayalam newspaper, sir, like Mathrubhumi.
Pardon?
One day we got a news. Mathrubhumi, sir.
Mathrubhumi.
Mathrubhumi. Yeah.
Acha. So if you have that information, if you can come across that, please put that information in our WhatsApp group.
Okay, sir. Like
And-
currently
and-
they are having around.
And also give the English translation of that briefly.
Okay, sir.
To interrupt, sir, but Aditya, it is 2,000 branches or 2,000 employees they were. Like, I also read that news now.
Mathrubhumi.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, okay. I was I had a small mistake. Like they are planning for like 2,000 employees for the coming year.
Oh, see how mistake you told. Federal Bank.
Yes, sir. Okay.
employee.
Like actually 100 new branches and 2,000 employees, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah, very good. That's a good point. Yeah, now tell me next. Somebody else come and tell me. Somebody.
On 2000
Yeah, next point, please.
years in India, sir, for the first time. First
Pardon?
Indian bank to RTGS.
I don't follow. What did you say, Amal Lal?
Yes, sir. Federal Bank introduced the first bank to introduce RTGS in India on 2004.
14.
4,
14
4.
2004 itself. Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Thank you.
In
Thank you.
addition to that, also, our Federal Bank is the first bank to organize a fully software system branch, sir, in India on
Acha.
2000.
Acha. Fully
Software.
connected all branches with core banking software. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. Very good.
And
Next.
also, sir, we can pay the credit card bills of this federal bank through BPPS platform.
What is BBPS platform?
Bharat bill payment system.
Acha.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you
Yes,
know?
actually, that is the Federal Bank is the third bank to do that.
Yes.
What
Third
is
bank.
what is Bharat bill payment system?
We
Ba-
can like
It's like an UPI, sir.
Oh, I am giving it on screen. Someone, Surya, you can read it.
okay, sir.
Yeah, please read English, girl.
Bharat bill payment system is an integrated bill payment system in India, offering interoperable and accessible bill payment service to customers through a network of agents of registered member as agent institutions, enabling multiple payment modes and providing instant confirmation of payment. National Payment Corporation of India function as the authorized Bharat Bill Payment Central Unit, which will be responsible for setting business standards, rules, and procedures for technical and business requirements for all the participants. NPCI, as the BPCU, will also undertake clearing and settlement activities related to transactions routed through BPPS. Existing bill aggregations and banks are envisaged to work as operating units to provide an interoperable bill payment system, irrespective of which unit has onboarded a particular biller. Payments may be made through the BPPS using cash, transfer checks, and electronic modes. BPPS has also been integrated with the Unified Payment Interface for easy, safe, and instant payment through UPI-enabled smartphones.
Good. That much will do. That much will do.
Yeah.
Very nice. Then here they have given about unified payment interface. Now, next candidate, Aditya, please read this. What is unified payment interface?
Sir. Okay, sir. The Unified Payment Interface (UPI) is an instant payment system developed in India by the National Payment Corporation of India (NPCI). The interface facilitates interbank peer-to-peer and person-to-merchant transactions. It is used. Okay, sir. It is used on mobile devices to instantly transfer funds between two bank accounts. The mobile number of the device is required to be registered with the bank. The UPI ID of the recipient can be used to transfer money. It runs as an open source application programming interface (API) on the top of the immediate payment service and is regulated by the Reserve Bank of India. Indian banks started making their UPI-enabled app available on the Google Play Store on 25th August 2016. It is widely considered to be one of the most successful payment systems in the world in terms of the number of users, the volume of transaction, and the number of transactions. As of November 20...
Sufficient. Next candidate. Who would like to read? Please raise your hand. Raise your hand. Those who want. That is Dharani. Dharani, please read RuPay.
Okay, sir. Okay. Rupee and Payment is an Indian multinational financial service and payment service system conceived and launched by the National Payment Corporation of India (NPCI) in 2014. It was created to fulfill the Reserve Bank of India's vision, establishing a domestic, open, and multilateral system of payment. RuPay facilitates electronic payments and all Indian companies with annual turnover exceeding rupees 50 crore, US dollar 6.3 million are required to offer RuPay payment option to their customers.
This will do. This will do for
Hmm?
RuPay. That much will do for RuPay. Now, next person to read. Dharani, put down your hand. Put down your hand. 3 others are there. This boy, Nishant, what is his name? Nishanti RJPL. Nishanti
Yes, sir.
RJPL. This, please read. No. Why I am asking you to read all these things? They are asking questions like this, and you must be able to talk about them correctly. So here is a unique way of knowing about these things. Not that you don't know ration card. Nishanti will read a ration card. Please read.
Ration cards are an official document issued by state governments in India to households that are eligible to purchase subsidized food grain from the public distribution system under the National Food Security Act. They also serve as a common form of identification for many Indians. Under the NFSA, all state all the state governments in India have to identify households that are eligible for purchasing subsidized food grain from the public distribution system and provide them with ration cards. There are 2 types of ration cards under NFSA.
Continue.
Priority household ration cards are issued to households that meet the eligibility criteria set by their state government. Each priority household is entitled to 5 kilograms of food grain per member per month. Antyodaya Anna Yojana ration cards are issued to poorest of poor households. Each Antyodaya Anna Yojana household is entitled to 35 kilograms of food grain per month. One Nation, One Ration Card is Aadhaar-based national ration card portability scheme to ensure food security for all, including internal migrants within India, under which beneficiaries can purchase subsidized food anywhere in India. For example, a migrant worker can obtain his share of food in his migrant destination location, while his family can obtain their share in their source or native home location.
Super. Super information. I suggest you listen to this video once again or read this again. That will be very good. Thank you. Then I will go to other questions because that boy has been asked very, very tough questions, very difficult questions also. This boy was asked no introduction, directly started with native and interview, venue difference, then asked to tell some unique federal banks info. We saw some of the information. Then they asked about balance sheet statement. Please talk about balance sheet figures of Federal Bank, Mr. Ananya Mishra. Please tell me. Miss Ananya Mishra, sorry. Ananya is Miss, na? Ananya, please tell.
Yes, sir.
Ananya, you are from which state?
Sir, Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow.
Acha, what is your degree?
Sir, I am pursuing BBA LLB and currently I am in my final year.
Acha, acha. So you have shown your BBA in your application.
Yes, sir.
Have you shown your LLB also?
Yes, sir. It is an integrated, it's a together program. They are all together, both of them. It's a one degree.
Have you been given BBA degree already?
No, sir. It will be given all together after 5 years.
5 years means how many years more?
Sir, this is my final year, last year.
Acha, acha, very good. I don't know about eligibility because they say as on 31st August or so, you must be a graduate. Are you a graduate on that day?
No, sir.
Then I think there may be some issues in the permitting you. I think they may take some letter and allow you. Doesn't matter. Please
Okay,
tell
okay,
me some of the
yes.
balance sheet statements about balance sheet statement of our federal bank. Tell some unique features. This question is applicable to all of you. Please raise your hand. Each one can tell 1 or 2 points about it. Please raise your hand. Those who want to tell about balance sheet. When I say, I'm not asking general definition of balance sheet and all that. I want you to tell about the balance sheet of Federal Bank as on 30th June 2023 or the first quarter of 2024. Now, the first person to raise hand is Amal Lal. Please speak.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Basically speaking on the equity share capital of Federal Bank on March 2023, it will be raising a point about 423.24, and also the total share of capital lasting around 423.24.
No, but why are you talking about March when we have got results as on June? You should talk about June. June, they have told the capital is 423.70 crore.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So luckily you told me you should not speak about very old things when you have something new before us.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah. Now next person. Next person, Adityan. Anybody? Tell me some unique, what is that? Balance sheet statements regarding balance sheet. Speak about that. I think I have already given you, all of you know this. Are Baba, I have given you all this. Why are you not remembering this and speaking about it? Huh? Why? Why are you?
Operating profit is 302 crores.
Okay.
And after reducing the operating expenses and the tax and interest, the net profit is 853 crores.
Correct. Good. 853.74 crore. Now somebody else come out with another statement. Come quickly. Come quickly. Come. Nobody is speaking. I am very sorry. I am very, very sorry that the people must have come out with confidence immediately after my asking. It is given that the total business of the bank has reached 4.06 lakh crore. Deposits is 2.22 lakh crore. Advances is 1.87 lakh crore. Net profit is 853.74 crore. ROA stood at 1.30 and ROE at 15.73. The GNPA, NNPA percentage brought down to 2.38 and 0.69% respectively. The bank's net worth is 22,247.75 crore as on 30th June. Capital adequacy ratio of the bank computed as per Basel III guidelines stood at 14.28% at the end of the quarter. Book value of the share increased to 105.04. Bank's share price as on 14th. What is the share price today? Anybody knows? Anybody knows? Share price, I think.
Rupees 148. 148.
147.90.
Yeah, 147.90.
Yeah, it is given as 147.90. That is as on 15th. Na? Today,
yes, sir, today's market leave.
Today, the market leave. 147.90.
Yes.
I am changing it now and then. Market capitalization is over 340 billion plus. Equity capital is 423.60. Thank you. Now I am coming to another question where this boy's questions. They asked about is depreciation good or bad? See how this boy has studied only BBA and he is one among the few candidates who told me about interview first. And they have asked, is depreciation good or bad? I would like this question to be answered by MBA Finance or MCOM or BCom or BBA candidates, because they have asked this question to BBA candidates. And please raise your hand, those who want to answer. Please raise your hand, those who want to answer about depreciation. Is it good or bad? Raise your hand. Very bad. Nobody has raised hand. Then you are all not eligible for interview. No. What is this? Very bad. Say, by now, should you not have studied all these things and be ready to answer? Luckily, you are really lucky. The interview is getting postponed to somewhere future date. But then, in the usual circumstances, interview would have taken place by now. Why are you not able to say depreciation is good or bad? Depreciation is, say, reduction in value of goods every year for its use and for its wear and use and tear. For wear and use and tear. Normally, the depreciation, two methods are there: fixed depreciation and reducing balance method. Depreciation is a good thing because the fixed assets which we buy this year may not be worth the same amount after the expiry of 1 year. So to mention that, we reduce 10% of the amount or 15% of the cost from our this year's profit, so that the asset reveals its more or less real value, which we may be able to get by selling in the market. In reality, of course, when you go for selling, you may not get even that. Supposing you buy one phone for 1 lakh rupees and then you go for after one year, will you get 1 lakh? No. People will ask from 50,000, 40,000. Do you understand? Yeah. So the charging depreciation is a good thing. This is how you have to sum up that question. Commerce students, MBA students, are you able to follow? BBA students are, yeah, very good. See how difficult questions they have asked. This boy has been asked very, very tough question. 2008 banking crisis. Superb question, but very bad for clerical candidate. I don't know why they asked this candidate. That boy is very, very, very alert, very active, and good person. But you know why they have asked this 2008 banking, what crisis? 2008 banking crisis. This is something to do with America, that subprime crisis. 2008 banking crisis. If you search like this, you will get some idea. Yeah. So the Wikipedia is telling us like this. We will read this. I want some MBA candidate to read this. MBA candidate, please come. Anybody raise your hand?
Sir, your screen is not moving, sir.
Oh, I'm good, very good. Thanks for informing me. I do like this without knowing. I am very sorry. Come. Somebody MBA, come.
Shall I, sir?
Yes, sir.
Please read. First person, read.
The 2007.
And there are two people. What is your name for both of you?
Sir Mehak.
Mehak.
Dharani, sir.
Dharani. Very good. First it will be Mehak, after which Dharani. Yeah. Please write Mehak.
Yes, sir. The 2007 and 2008 financial crisis or global financial crisis was a severe worldwide economic crisis that occurred.
Hello. Megha, what
Yes,
is
sir.
this? What is this word? Was a
No, sir.
no, please
Was,
read.
yes, sir.
Was it?
Severe, sir.
Was a severe.
Apne, what did you read? You read as sever. It should be
Okay, sir.
severe.
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 Severe. Was a severe worldwide economic crisis that
Severe means what is the meaning?
adverse, sir.
Extreme.
Extreme. Good.
Extreme adverse.
Excellent. Please
Crisis.
read.
Crisis that occurred in the earlier 21st century. It was the most serious financial crisis since the Great Depression 1929. Predatory lending targeting low income home buyers, excessive risk taking by global financial institutions, and the bursting of United States housing bubble culminated in a perfect storm.
Yeah, actually, I will explain about this. See what happened before 2000. See, the year 1929 was the year in which, the Great Depression took place. I don't know, someday they will say, I think it was on a Friday or on a Tuesday, I'm not sure. On that day, the share market of United States of America fell down heavily. In fact, we have to study about Great Depression also afterwards.
So Lehman Brothers collapse हो गया था.
Yeah, in which, what was the day? I think it was Black Friday. It was known as Black Friday. On that day, the share prices came down and it affected the entire world as it is. Now, even after that, people did not realize. So what happened in the 1990s, this concept of, say, computerization came, then business process outsourcing came. So America and Russia, Great Britain, Australia, they started lending out majority of the services to countries like India, Philippines, China, and other places known as, what is that? BPO, business process outsourcing. So the businesses were going very well. American companies were also rising very well. American boys used to get huge salary and all that. They were all given credit card. Normally in those days, American boys and girls, they will buy things for which they have to pay using that month's salary. In America, you have a system that you get payment 1 to 15, one salary, 16 to last day, one salary. So they will repay from that salary. So people were buying more than their salary, increasing their debt. And banks, in order to improve their profits, they started giving a home loan right, left, and straight for all the people. So for a person who is earning, say, about 1 lakh salary, they started giving 50 lakhs as a, say, loan amount, or 20 lakh as loan amount. And it all went like this. Suddenly what happened? It resulted in, say, the IT market coming down, companies started losing their work, people losing their job, people could not repay the dues, all the loans became sticky. And when most of the properties were brought for sale, what was bought in 20 lakhs was going for 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs. So that resulted in financial crisis, in that banks which were holding securities worth 20 lakhs now felt that their security is not worth that much. This situation is known as subprime crisis. This much will do. And that resulted in a lot of people losing employment in India and abroad and other places. Good. So this will do. Now we were reading Great Depression, that is over. Now I will come for 1 minute. Wherever you go in my computer, everything will be question only. Yeah. Yeah, that much will do for that question. Now, Bharat bill payment over, Mathrubhumi over, personal banking is there. Now, 1 minute. This page is not required. Yeah. Where are we now? I was in A now. I have to go to A 2022. A 2023. See, it doesn't open quickly. That is the problem. So, boys, girls, you must read a lot about such things. Of course, you can't expect this question. How do you know? First time in so many years, they have asked this question. Sumit Sahu. Now, I am coming to this one. After balance sheet depreciation question over 2008 banking crisis, I have told you. Basically, you tell this is known as subprime crisis, which resulted in the reduction in value of securities held by the say banks, that resulted in banks losing their security. And many people had to resort to foreclosure. Foreclosure means selling the house immediately for repaying the dues, because they started fearing, if I do not sell today for 8 lakhs, tomorrow it will come, after a few days, it will come down to 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. So I'll be using heavily. So everybody started selling their house. So this is known as subprime crisis or 2008 banking crisis. But this is too much for asking this question for a bank clerk who is not going to be bothered about all these things. I'm really not happy that this boy has been given this tough question. Now, next they have asked stocks and trading question, a written technical analysis on application. It seems he has told technical analysis as one of his learnings. So people started, the interviewers started asking about stock and trading question. Stocks and trading question means, so candidates be alert. You must be aware of stock market terms. Stock market terminologies, very important session. Stock market important. Are you seeing it? I think you are not seeing it. I'll show you. Very, very important session, this session, where we are seeing about stock market terms. 1 minute, just a minute for 5 minutes. Yeah. See, many of the MBA students, MCOM students, they will remember vaguely, but then that will not do. You have to remember pakka. What are the terms used in stock market? What are the most common, most used stock market terms? The most used stock market terms include bear market, bull market, dividend, ask, bid, and blue chip stocks. To be honest, I am in this line for so many years. Still offhand, if you want me to talk, I can't talk on ask, I can't talk on bid. Whereas other things I can tell. See here, 71 stock market terms a beginner should know. We will take this. So I would request you to go through. I'm just giving you this term in our WhatsApp page. WhatsApp page of Fed Bank. I am giving you this. This is stock market terms. Very, very important. You have to read this. Now, boys, girls, out of this, I can't be reading everything, but some of these things which this ask, what is ask? When a trader offers to
Selling
off their shares for sale at a certain price, it is known as ask. Even this I was not aware. Good. I am giving only very tough ones and very easy ones. Bear market, a market condition in which prices are expected to fall. Right now, Indian market is not bearish, it is bullish. It is bullish. That is, they are expecting it to increase. I don't know what is beta. Beta means a measure of an asset's volatility in relation to market. A measure of an asset's volatility in relation to market. I don't know what it is.
Variance
Next, yeah. Next, blockchain. Blockchain, blue chip stocks, blockchain. Blockchain is a record keeping database in which transactions made in Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies are recorded across multiple computers distributed across the entire network of those computers. Candidates, kindly remember whatever I am telling, they are important one. Blue chip stocks. Blue chip stocks means stocks of well-known companies. For example, in India, well-known companies means TCS, Infosys, Colgate Palmolive, then what is that tobacco company? ITC, like then
those are listed in index.
Tatas and all that. Then bond means a type of security loaned by an investor to a borrower like a company or government used to fund its operations. Normally, the term bond we will use in respect of loans or monies taken by government. Bull market, a market condition in which prices are expected to rise and rise and rise. Then buyback, this is a very rare term. A buyback is when a company repurchases outstanding shares to reduce the number.
L&T is doing.
Yeah, L&T is doing. Reduce the number of shares on the market and return profits to their investors. That's
recently Wipro done it, sir.
Yeah. Recently Wipro did it, sir.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So capitalization. So boys, girls, will you go through this and come ready for tomorrow's class? Tomorrow no class. Sunday, na? Sunday no class. Monday we will meet 1 minute. Monday is what date? 18th. 18th we will meet at 5 p.m. 18th class. 5 p.m. we will meet. You will all come prepared with this. I will ask at random some stock market terms. You must be able to answer the question. The chances of getting this question as you are expecting is only 5% or 6%, but still we must be prepared about that. Okay. Next one. This and all I don't know, Baba. PE ratio. What is PE ratio?
Price of earning per share.
Price of earnings ratio.
Screen is stopped.
Screen is not coming.
Price to earning ratio.
Profit after tax divided by number of shares.
Yeah, 1 minute. PE ratio.
The formula is
price earnings ratio. It is given as price earning ratio. Price earning ratio is calculated by dividing the market value price per share by the company's earnings per share. A high profit earning ratio can mean that a stock's price is high relative to earnings and possibly overvalued. A low profit what is that? Low profit price, low profit or price. I don't know why they are given. They are giving us price. Normally, I have heard as profit earning or price earning. Okay. A low price earning ratio, PE, indicate current stock price is low. Price to earnings only, not profit. Price to earnings. Price to earnings. Please go through that and prepare yourself for that. Next question for this candidate is ERP. See, this fellow has been tortured like anything. ERP. What is ERP? What is ERP? Can anyone tell me? ERP ratio.
Sir, enterprise resource planning, sir.
No. ERP is the amount of return required by an investor above and beyond the risk-free rate, where the risk-free rate is commonly the rate of return from a sovereign government bond with a maturity comparable to investors' time horizon. What is ERP formula? To calculate ERP, take the transmitter power output. No, that is not. This is something like a electrical energy. Ideal PE ratio is 20 to 25. So equity risk premium like this. Please, I want all of you to study this and come prepared. I am not able to answer this now. आप लोग इसको पढ़ के आ जाइए कल और परसों में हम लोग डिस्कस करवाएंगे. And certain more, this boy has not told certain more. Long-term goal. This boy was asked, what is your long-term goal? Do you want to go MBA or not? Because he is just now completing 2023 BBA. That is why they have asked this question. Then who is his role model? Role model, who would like to answer this question for role model? Please raise your hand. Who is your role model? Come on. Boys, girls, yesterday itself I told you, you are coming here not for learning, but for practicing to speak about various questions at short notice. Please raise your hand. Adila, please tell me who is
Yes,
your
sir.
role model.
Sir, my role model is my mother. She's a teacher working in Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please tell me, what is your father?
Sir, my father, he's a supervisor in transportation company.
Where? In Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, in Abu Dhabi.
Arey bhai, aap kali idhar, you are staying alone here with your relatives, whereas your parents are
No,
away.
I'm actually married.
Oh,
So
great.
I'm at my Yeah.
Very good. How old are you?
I'm 24, sir.
Why should you say actually married? You can say I am married.
Yeah, I'm married, sir.
But I think actually is your favorite word. You'll be using very
Yeah,
frequently.
I usually use that word.
Quite frequently. Some boys used to use basically very often. So
Yeah, I've heard it.
actually, Adila, you are married actually.
Yes. Yes.
So please tell me about your role model actually.
Yeah, my mom is my role model because I've seen her working all the time, and at the same time, she manages all the things in my house. And she's the one who always motivates us, and she says that you have to have an independent life. So that's it.
No, you can also add some more point. Anybody else would like to take mother as a role model? Please tell which points you would like to copy from others. Please come out freely, quickly. Adila was there. Another, any other girl? Normally girls only tell like this. Ananya, who is your role model? Mother? If yes, talk about it. Otherwise, say pass. Say pass. Akshaya, come on, speak. Ladka, ladkis, first ladkis speaker. Come on.
Sir?
You tell mother, why mother is role model? Which quality you would like to learn?
Yes, sir. Shall I tell now?
Yeah, anybody. Speak.
Yes, sir. Actually, in 1992, my grandfather has died. After that, only my mom gone to college actually. But there is no money, and they are very poor actually. So he's made a a long distance study, as well as she has worked in medical as well, to know to manage all the responsibilities of house, and as well as she want to study, like she manage in that age, like 18 itself, she manage all those things in one hand, like she make all those things. So like that, I want to take over all the responsibilities and maintain all those things in my own self.
Good, very good. You told valid points, but English was not good. Dharani, you were aware about it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll make that, sir. I'll
You,
work on it, sir. I'll
you
yes,
can
sir.
tell
I'll make
like you
in.
can tell like this. My mother is, what is she now?
She's homemaker, sir, but she completed BA Economics, as well as she have 3 years experience of medical working, sir, in
Very,
medical.
very good. Now you are using correct words. Earlier, is, was, present tense, past tense. There were a lot of mistakes. Please listen
Okay.
to this video. You can correct it yourself afterwards.
Yes, sir. Sure,
Yeah.
sir.
Next, Shanmuga Priya. Please tell me, Shanmuga Priya.
Yes, sir. My role model is my father because he lost his both father and mother at the age of 10. He couldn't continue his education, and there is no one to help because he has no any siblings.
Well,
And
listen. There was no one to help.
there
Understand?
was no one. Okay, sir.
Mm.
There was no one to help him, and he has no siblings too. So he started to work in a grocery shop, slept in a seat. Slept in a street. Then now he had two shops, and he has grown. I love his never give up attitude, sir.
Never
Like now
giving
he
up.
has a two.
Never giving
Yeah.
up. Very good.
Yes, sir.
I like his never giving up attitude. Good. That is good. You told nicely. Shanmuga Priya. Then Amal Lal. Speak.
Hi, sir.
Uh,
My role model is my father because how to be a good dad, how to be a good son, how to be a good husband, all these qualities which I have acquired from my father. Moreover, that how to handle a
have you become husband now itself?
No, sir, but I try to be as my father. Sir.
I will be a good husband in future. But don't bring husband here. Tell only about how to be a good father, how to be a good son, like that. Please tell. Continue. Start from the beginning.
Okay, sir. Okay. My father is my role model because I learned several qualities from him. How to be a good dad, how to be a good son. All these qualities I acquired from my father. Moreover, that how to be a good team player, and also he always tried to handle the heavy problems or severe situations in life with a beautiful smile. I also trying to imitate that from my dad by handling the problems with a beautiful smile. So this is the reason why I choose my father as my role model, sir.
Good. You told correctly. You brought out a point. Beautiful smile. But because you are running short of ideas, again you told that 2 times. Within a short period, repeating same word can be avoided. If you avoid that, that will be very nice. Understand?
Okay.
Otherwise,
yeah, sure, sir.
Thanks for sharing your ideas. Sabarish, please come.
Yes, sir. My role model is my friend, I could say, because he is born in a very big family, like being with 8 elder sisters and lost a son to his parents, and in between his father faced with some business loss, taking responsibilities of a family and taking responsibilities of sisters, marrying all of them, and after for her sister's marriage he joined.
Hello,
Yes,
listen.
sir.
Marrying all of them means is he marrying sisters?
No, sir. No, he married all these sisters.
No, you should say he got all his sisters married.
Okay,
got
sir.
married.
Okay,
Got
sir.
his sisters married to, of course, obviously to 8 different people. So English usage has to be carefully done, Sabarish.
Okay, sir.
However, I
Yeah.
appreciate you. Continue. So
Yes,
you would
sir.
like to, the role model is your friend. How old is he?
Let me complete it and
Yeah.
I will let you know, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so after for his sister marriage, he gone to his brother-in-law shop for a work, and after a so long time he made a business. After that he married and gave a two child to this world. He is my father. So I took yeah. So being how I learned from him that how to face the challenging situations, how to face the failure situations, how to be rise up from the situation.
And
All those I learned.
I think you
Yeah.
wanted to tell it as a climax, but then
Yes.
instead better tell us father. Directly
Okay.
tell the role model is my father. Father had 8 sisters. Like that you can tell nicely because very good.
Moreover, that he being a father for me, he acted as friend for me, sir. He won't involve in any decision making upon my things. He will make me to take decision and learn things from my life and all.
Learn from
So that
experience.
only.
Learn
Yeah.
from experience. Good.
Yeah, sir.
Excellent. So that I think we would have discussed this role model many times, but since it's very important, then many situational based questions. Will you acquire drinking and smoking? First time in an interview, I have come across this type of question. That some first time a candidate has told me, maybe they would have asked this question to many other candidates, but nobody has ever told me this question. Will you acquire drinking and smoking if your subordinates insist? I would request you to answer this question. Please raise your hand. Those who would like to answer, please answer this. Come on. Come on, come on. I know it's a very embarrassing question, but nowadays this question should be asked even to girls. Even many girls are getting into such habits. So boys, first of all, you try to answer this. Somebody else raise hand. Somebody else. Sabrish has just now talked. Somebody else, please. Somebody else. Boys, raise your hand. Girls, raise your hands. Speak on this very good question, but embarrassing question. How are you going to face it if it comes in the interview? How are you going to face it? Shama, please tell me. Shama.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible.
So for this question, I don't, sir. I don't drink because I don't have the such habit, and I don't want to be make that habit like drinking and smoking. I will politely reject the subordinates if they insist me to drinking and smoking. But I will give the company for them when they was drinking. I will go and drink some coke or some lemon and eat. I make dinner with them. That's it, sir. I'm politely rejecting them and I don't make any issue of it.
Good. You know, you are in Kerala, na? Shama?
No, sir. Andhra Pradesh.
Achha, achha. Andhra, not that much a problem we have heard. In Kerala, lot of problems are heard about girls being taken to drinking in hostels, schools, and other things. So this is a very relevant
Sir,
topic.
can we say the reason of our religion also, sir?
Yeah,
can I say that word also? As a Muslim, it is haram for drinking and smoking.
I don't
Can I say that?
No, please don't tell this, because if the person is going to be Hindu,
Yes, sir.
and he is not very much in favor
Yes,
of
sir.
Muslims, so he may give negative marking. Further,
Yeah, okay, sir.
religion has no role. Religion has got no role. See, we have excellent people in Hindu religion, Christian religion, Muslim religion, Parsis. We have very, 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 very bad people in Hindu religion, in Christian, in Muslims, and all that. It all depends on how people react. So don't ever bring religion into such topics unless they ask you, do you belong to Hindu religion? Then you say, I am a Muslim. That's all.
Okay, sir.
Next, anybody else? But your name is so confusing, you know. Shama, I thought it is some Hindu name only.
Yes, sir. Some people thought it is Christian name also.
I took it as Hindu name. Doesn't matter. No problem. Anybody else would like to speak on that? So this is a very silly question in my view, not a very relevant question for interviews. But why they ask is to create a stress in you. To create a stress. Yes, please tell.
Here in this situation, I will say that even though drinking for a one time to respect the subordinate, it won't make habit. But I won't accept this offer because it will break my principle that should not drink and smoke. But in this situation, I could give company by taking some fresh juice or coke and having a food with them.
What about smoking?
No, sir, that's what I said. Drinking and smoking violate my principle.
Good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Best wishes. So another 2 minutes time is there. We will have a role model, many situation. Would you accept or take challenges in future to reach upper level department? Now, who can answer this question? Who can answer this question, please? Would you take risks? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Tell me,
Can I?
Shama, tell
Yes,
me.
yes, I would like to take challenges if I want in future because of when we will go to upper level department, because in every job role we have to take challenges when we want to promotion and give the better results to the organization. So that is the basic thing when we enter into an organization. So I would like to take challenges and represent my creative skills in the organization to get better results and get promoted in this organization.
Why did you repeat it? Repeat it in the second time again. You repeated the same point second time. There was no need.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you could have told it in one sentence itself correctly, and then tell, I expect to get rise in my organization. Something like that. That you could have stopped with that. Now I will give one more of those. So nobody has Imanshu Kumar, answer this question. Imanshu Kumar. Redmi 8A. Please speak. Thank you. Thank you so much. Best wishes. We'll meet again tomorrow.